My name is Lisa Sibley's and I'm from the DC area, but I traveled from Cleveland, Ohio to get here.
Carlos Sibley's, this is my daughter.
Okay.
I live in Maryland.
Maryland.
And Emil Sibley's, I come from Maryland as well.
Okay, and why are you here today at the rally?
Well, really to promote science, to promote secular government, those kind of things. And I know it's hard to get atheists together in one place at one time, so, I thought I'd come out and support the effort.
They have actually the same reasons, Being an atheist is a lonely thing sometimes. And, to come out here and see all these people here, gathered here, it really is a good and enjoyable thing.
For those same reasons, and also to limit government intrusion into your life, separation of church and state, promote those ideas in science and education.
Christian Scientists hold their annual meeting in Boston. The Church of Jesus Christ Scientists, also known as Christian Scientists, are not to be confused with the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints or the Church of Scientology. Its members recently held their annual meeting of the Mother Church at their headquarters in Boston on June 4th. Based on the teachings of Mary Baker Eddy and the Bible, this church is best known for its belief in healing through focusing on spirit in their reading rooms found throughout the world. The focus of this year's gathering was to encourage members to look outward and engage the rest of Christianity and the world at large in a closer, heartfelt dialogue. Mrs. Eddy once wrote, "Our unity with the churches of other denominations must rest on the Spirit of Christ calling us together. It cannot come from any other source." Borrowing from this, the theme of the meeting was Christ calling us together. To that end, church members discussed such issues as reporting on the growth of interest in Christian Science in Africa, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Mary Baker Eddy Library for the Betterment of Humanity, and the active ecumenical dialogue between the Christian Scientists and the National Council of Churches. The 2005 Danish cartoons featuring the Prophet Mohammed are still stirring controversy. Back in 2005, when they were first published in the Danish newspaper Jyllands-Posten, the cartoons of the Prophet Mohammed set off riots in Islamic countries around Europe and Africa. Some of the more violent demonstrations resulted in the deaths of some 50 people. But these cartoons are inspiring violence in extremist Muslims even today. Ire over the unflattering depictions of the founder of Islam have led to the recent imprisonment of 3 Arab-born Swedes and 1 Tunisian Arabian on conspiracy charges. The 4 men were each sentenced to 12 years after police recorded them discussing whether to behead or shoot to death employees in an attack on the newspaper's offices. 3 of the conspirators drove to Denmark from Sweden with a machine pistol equipped with a silencer, a 9mm pistol, ammunition, plastic ties, and $20,000 in cash. Jacob Scharf, head of Denmark's state security police, told Reuters that he expects the cartoons will continue to stir unrest and will probably make Denmark a target for Islamic extremists for at least the next 10 years. 1 down, 1 left to go. After the recent arrest of Naoko Kikuchi, the Japanese police have only 1 person left to find in the case of the deadly sarin gas attacks that took place in the Tokyo subway back in 1995. The terrorist group blamed for the poison gas attacks is responsible for the death of 13 people and the health problems suffered by 6,000 others. Naoko Kikuchi, a 40-year-old former member of the Aum Shinrikyo religious cult, was arrested without incident in Sagamihara City, 20 miles southwest of Tokyo. Since her capture, Ms. Kikuchi has acknowledged her involvement in the plot, including her participation in the production of the gas. But she insists that she did not know at the time what the compound was or what it would be used for. There were over 200 conspirators in total, and to date all but 1 have been arrested, including the group's then leader, Shoko Asahara. With Kikuchi in jail, only 54-year-old Katsuya Takahashi remains at large. The others have been convicted of various crimes, and 13 members, including Asahara himself, have received the death sentence. Since the 1995 attack, the cult has changed its name to Aleph, and probably has no more than 1,000 or so members.
Atheist Roundtable, a gathering place for rational people.
Funny pictures and videos.
Profound atheist quotes.
The religious going crazy.
The latest news.
World domination. Casual discussions.
Baby eating.
The ultimate forum for a lively dialogue. Come join the fun at atheistroundtable.com.